Early in the week, I started having some pressure build up in my stomach. My stomach was like a turtle shell. It was so much pressure and gas. And then when I started having trouble breathing, we went to the hospital. They told me I was going in on surgery on Tuesday morning. If I hadn't went then, I would have died. They told me I would have just exploded from the inside. And 36 hours later, they took a golf ball sized tumor off my colon and noticed that my liver was in really bad shape. It had metastasized to my liver.
He had the Y90 approved, and he was in and out of the treatment within a few months between both processes. And we actually got a reduction of 10%. It was a big relief that we were going in the right direction. All 20 tumors that they could see had reduced some.
Dr. Oren explained that even though usually 10 days is when the max Y90, the spears actually work, he said up to 6 months to a year, they could shrink even more, so we're still hopeful that they'll decrease even more. We've had a couple of issues with my normal chemo treatment, but my oncologist and nurses have worked with me to slow a certain process down. I ran a TCAN. Usually takes an hour and a half. Now it takes 3.5 hours, but I'm fine with that. Well, the bucket list came about because I do have cancer and wasn't given a very great prognosis at first. And I just wanted to go. Mount Rushmore is a very iconic thing to see. And if I go back to Kentucky, I'll never get to see it. I love the Yellowstone National Park. We're going to go see Old Faithful. And there's a grand prismatic pond or something where there's different colors of salt water and hot water. Can't wait to see that. And I love buffaloes and bears, and I never got to see any of that stuff.
We thought we'd just take this opportunity to just pack up and go. And, when times are bad, I'm hoping we'll have these memories to just sit and talk about and say, hey, remember that time we did this, or remember that time we did that.
Meeting all you fabulous people, the support, the love, the fellowship that we have, there's no do they mean it, they mean it. And maybe other people don't understand how that helps. They know some of the things that you're going through. And I can't pronounce some of these things, but they're like, oh, Jeff, what do you thought about this? And I'm like, I'll go to my warrior friend here, and I'm like, oh yeah. And just learning what they went through helps. It's just been so helpful. And it really is like a family reunion. It truly, honestly is. And I love those. Say yes to hope.
Say yes to hope.
Always.